Hey guys, how are you? This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is not date or time specific, so whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. You can be here as a cross watcher for a Capricorn, and sometimes you need to flip the energies around. I'll explain more when I pull the spread. That's not a problem. It's pretty common. You can be new to the channel. Welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Please note, I did upload the October 2023 Love Tarot Energy Update. So if you missed it, go check that out. We have a rock'em sock'em month coming ahead. First half of the month, all the personal planets changing signs. That feels pretty impactful enough as it is. And then on the 14th, we leap into eclipse season with the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, and we're off to the races. So check out that reading. It's pretty powerful. All right, here we go. I am pulling from Dragon Oracle to activate the reading. Also, keep in mind, this is a general, not a private reading, so it may not resonate for everybody. It's always just best to take what speaks to you and leave the rest. But if you wanted a private reading, they are available. There's a link in the description box below that will take you to my booking page where you can read all about it and scroll through the testimonials and get a feel for what people's experience has been. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, you get black dragons. Somebody else got this too. Cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. So black dragon energy here feels very Plutonian to me. It's like Pluto, 8th house, scorpionic in nature. Right? The cocoon, the caterpillar in the chrysalis that becomes the butterfly and emerges transformed. Transmuted, actually. But you're getting a really powerful message there, Capricorn. So, yes, yes, yes. Your divine potential is growing. So let me go ahead and pull the spread. I'll give you my general impressions, and then we'll get the details from the clarifiers. Again, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can be here as the Capricorn or the cross watcher. Once again, if you feel the need to flip the energies around, that's perfectly normal. So let's see what we get. Hierophant. This was the opening card for the October 2023 energy update. So we're talking about conventional committed relationships and or our beliefs around the vows we make and take in life. So that is the issue at hand. Yes, I see it very clearly here, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Okay, so when I do this spread, a split soulmate spread, I set the intention that this side of the spread is for or about the sign that I'm reading, which in this case is Capricorn, and this would make it Capricorn's divine counterpart. That's what I mean when I say you can reverse it if necessary. Okay, so whichever side of the spread speaks to you, just claim that energy. I'm going to proceed as if this is Capricorn, okay? So like I said, we're coming in with some focused energy on commitment or our beliefs around commitment. In the past, your person, very kind of treading cautiously, moving forward very slowly. Their present experience of the connection, there's something they're avoiding or that they're not speaking truth to. And then in the future, we have the Queen of Wands. And I'm feeling like there's something karmic unfolding here. I'll know more with the clarifiers. Now, for you in the past, we have the King of Swords. And this feels to me like this person was moving very slowly, very strategically. And there may have been a point where it felt like you couldn't get a read on this person, you know, like just being a little bit aloof, a little bit distant. Not that this King of Swords isn't a good communicator, but they can be very selective about what they say, not giving you a whole lot to work with. And now your present experience of the connection, feel like you've pulled yourself off the grid to some degree. The Hermit is walking a very solitary path and doing a lot of inner work. So it sort of leads me to believe that while they're in some form of avoidance, or whatever is happening here, and I'll know more in a bit, you're on a journey of self exploration, right? Introspection, self-discovery, personal growth. And therefore, you may not be communicating much either, is my point. But then going forward, we're getting a message here, something to do with karma and maybe a twist of fate in a good way. We'll see. Let me jump in with the clarifiers. Oh, yeah. So, double hit of this Hierophant and the Two of Swords underneath suggests that you're no one, and I feel like it's coming from this side of the spread, so that in this Hermit energy, you're really reaching a crossroads and contemplating an important decision. Am I dealing with someone who's taking this seriously? Am I dealing with somebody who understands the value of commitment? Is even in a position to enter into a relationship that builds towards something more committed, right? This feels footloose, fancy free, flirtatious, impulsive, a little bit more self-evolved, where the Hierophant surrounding this little Page of Wands, it's like, no, life is serious here. And I get the impression that on this side of the spread, we're in some form of awareness that we've reached a crossroads in the connection and a decision has to be made. So let's journey through, shall we? Starting with the Knight of Pentacles. And remember, this is in the past. Yeah, I feel like this person on some level, some caution because they may have been concerned about something not being sustainable. Justice is all about balance and harmony. We're in Libra season now as I do this reading, so it feels to me like that was really important. This person, you know, sort of wanting to keep the peace, maybe going along to get along to some degree here, and with this Two of Wands, really thinking about what they want. And therefore moving more slowly within the connection and in the back of their mind and unconscious awareness, something that feels like, this might not work. This whole house of cards could come down. So I do feel like what I'm seeing here is somebody who may have been taking steps and moving forward, albeit with all due caution, because they sensed some kind of something that wasn't aligned, possibly. But now with this Seven of Swords, it just feels like some avoidance here, or not wanting to deal with things head on. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Moon. All these cards came out in that October reading. So I'm kind of just flying with it. There's a lot of fear here. I feel like this person is operating from a good deal of suspicion. Page of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, a lot of suspicion, which is not a good vibration. And I do feel like this is something that they kind of know has to be cleared up. They have to get something out into the open, but they're avoiding it. If you look at the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords staring at each other there, they know that something has to be dealt with, but they're not wanting to deal with it head on, although they know they need to. And there's something here that feels to me like they have some fears, some apprehension, but mostly suspicion. Maybe suspicion that, you know, things would come to a screeching halt. Could be that simple. Then we have the Queen of Wands in the near future. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something of a karmic nature in the future, and they resist it. I feel the timing is right, and they don't take action. They resist. Yeah. So, now that I've shared this with you, this makes total sense. And let me be a little bit more clear about this Page of Wands. It isn't that this person doesn't take the connection seriously. It's that he does, or she does, but isn't ready for the level of commitment that you seek and knows that they're not ready for it. So I'm looking now at the Page of Wands, less as being somewhat self-involved and being just not quite at the level of evolution that you are, not quite ready for the kind of commitment you're ready for. Now, you are aware of this. On some level, you're aware of this, but you may be perceiving this person as not being serious. I'm seeing the avoidance because it's uncomfortable, right? This person is feeling uncomfortable. They're not ready for what you're ready for. Right. And therefore, you are at a crossroads, right? Is this something that you could kind of hang out and wait for a shift in timing for this person? Maintain the connection on some level, or is it enough? And that's going to be different for all of you. So definitely take it as it resonates. So now let's see for you in the past, King of Swords. Yeah, definitely feeling unhappy. I'm seeing the divine feminine energy here, just feeling sort of disillusioned, not getting the expression from the heart. The King of Swords and the King of Cups, it's funny that they come out because they came out very recently together too in another reading. And I said then, as I say now, those are the two kings that struggle the most to communicate feelings. The King of Cups feels things very deeply, but often struggles to express it verbally. They can show it, but they struggle to express it. It's just part of the nature of that energy. It's Scorpio, and Scorpio kind of keeps things they feel them deeply, but it takes them a lot of processing to get the expression. The King of Swords will not communicate what they're feeling because they're up in their head. So everything's strategic and mental, and they don't drop into their heart chakras as readily as the King of Cups does. So I feel with both those energies present, there you were sitting feeling like, what the heck is going on here? This is not what I signed on for. I'm feeling rejected, unappreciated. I don't know how my person feels. I've got, all this unconditional love, and I'm getting back zip. So that was a problem. And now, where are you? Cocoons you so that divine potential grows. You are cocooning. You are in retreat. Kind of a little bit reclusive right now, keeping unto yourself for purposes of personal growth. Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions. For the past life soulmates, avoidance. There it is. 7 of Swords. So now we have the King and Queen of Swords, and it's makes sense to me. It's like, wait a minute, can I trust you? Because I don't think you have the answers to any of your questions, and I feel almost like, where does that lead you to go? Where do you go when you feel like, well, is this just somebody who's avoiding dealing with me directly? Or are they really doing something nefarious behind the scenes? We go to dark places sometimes, and I'm just trying to communicate to you that that's not where you want to be right now, right? You want to meditate, reflect, undergo your own metamorphosis. This is about your own divine potential. Yes, you have unanswered questions, but I beseech you not to go to dark places. And if your questions are about this person's avoidance, that's fine. I think that's fair game. But they are definitely avoiding you. And they have some suspicion themselves. Maybe their suspicion is that you wouldn't accept their explanation. So that's very possible. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune in the near future. Yeah, I feel what you're headed towards, because they have the Wheel of Fortune too, and then comes all their resistance and their lack of action. And any action that they do take is resistance. And I feel that that may shut you down. And you may just feel the timing isn't right. I just need to kind of move to calmer waters. I do think it won't be because you feel that the connection isn't viable, but that it may not be viable at this time. So the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups is talking to me as a reader about this sacred connection, and that you do value it, but at the present moment, this person is kind of hiding out or running away from dealing with the issues at hand very directly. And I don't think it's because they don't take you seriously. I think it's because they're not ready for what you're ready for, and they don't know how to communicate that. So they're avoiding. And I think in the future that's going to shut you down a bit, and you may feel like you want to kind of protect yourself and move on. And, you know, and not completely releasing the connection, because here it is in your unconscious awareness, but just understanding that, you know, everything in divine time and order, and time's not right. So that's what I have. I know that's difficult energy, but the cards come through. I read the cards. So what I will do in the extended is I will pull the two of you together. And what I'm looking at is the strengths, the challenges, what you can do about it or expect to come of it when you are in each other's proximity. Okay? Then I'm going to get your messages to and from each other. What does this person want you to know? What energy are they picking up from you at 5D? I'll get a message from Spirit or the universe with some advice, some guidance. Warnings will come through, red flag warnings will come through if they're warranted. Hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes with this person that you don't know but might want to, and then how might things unfold going forward if nothing were to change. And therein lies the beauty of tarot, because tarot is prescriptive. It's not meant to be predictive. It's meant to be a tool, a divination tool that allows you to see the possibilities, the range of energies available to you, and the places where you can make changes if you're unhappy with the potential outcome, so that you can create and manifest the outcome you desire. Got it? Okay, great. So let me tell you the astrology that came through here. We have the Hierophant twice, that's Taurus. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Our Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. Libra here in the Justice card. We've got Mars in the Tower, which rules Aries. Knight of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and our Page of Swords, some Pisces here in the Moon. Queen of Wands is more Aries. Wheel of Fortune is out twice. That's Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. Empress is Venus, Taurus and Libra. King of Cups, like I said, is Scorpio. King of Swords is Aquarian energy. The Hermit is Virgo. Queen of Swords is more Libra. And that's what I've got for you. So if this is speaking your storyline and you want to follow me to the extended, the link is in the top sentence of the description box below this video. I'm headed there now. So I'll see you in a second. Otherwise, bye for now.